Time to answer your questions! Whoa! These first two questions are by a video response. I was going to try and download the video response, but I won't do that, so now I'm just going to be saying them. It's by Newa. That's NEWA15917. The first question is, if you could have one wish, what would it be? My one wish, okay, would be to be able to read minds. Telekinesis, I believe. I think it's telekinesis. It might be something else. It might be the other thing. Telepathic? Whatever. I want to be telepathic. Be able to read people's minds. On will, of course. That's just because then I'd be able to know what the fuck to say, and also if I was like doing an exam, I would just have to read the mind of one of the people who would know the question and answer to the question. He would know the question because I can't read, so yeah. Question number 2 is, if you could be a mythical creature, what would you be besides God? That's a very good question. I'm not going to try and be cheeky and be like, oh, I'm going to be Amun-Ra or Horus or anything. No, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say mermaid, but then I noticed I would have to be a chick to do that because mermaids are literally chicks. So I would have to be centaur. I would be a centaur just because I'm a Sagittarius. So maybe I'll get extra powers because I'm doing my sign, you know. So yeah, thank you for the questions, Newa. I'm surprised you're the only one to do a video response, you know, but I guess my whole fucking viewers are just too lazy. Or, you know, they just predicted that I wouldn't be able to download the video. But thanks a lot! Next question is from Slap Your Face. Can I has cheeseburger? No. Do you like mudkips? Yes, they're very cute. Who is phone? Jesus, of course. But then the actual real question is, do I consider myself a vengeful kind of guy? Yes, I do. However, I've pretty much stopped being vengeful quite a long time ago. Most people will think that when I get vengeance, it's like very mild, but they don't understand that that's just me being pissed off with them, and that I can be a lot more vengeful, but I decide not to, because whenever I have been vengeful, I've always ended up getting in a weird predicament, which just makes things so much more complicated. But yes, I do consider myself a vengeful kind of guy, but I rarely am one. Next on the list is machine melt. What would be the easiest thing to live without? That is a good question. I would have to say oxygen. I think I could live without oxygen. I'm pretty sure I could. So yeah, that would be the easiest thing to live without. Barrel 15. LIRC, whatever. You're in your first year of sixth form, like me. Was wondering if you have any exams coming up in the next few weeks, and if you are worried about them. Yes, I do. All 4 of my subjects, I have 8 exams, 2 for each one of them. I am worried about them, but I have such a don't give a shit attitude to things that I'm really not that worried about them in the end, because I know I'll just do well in them anyway. So anyway, next question. And since you're around my age, was wondering if you have started driving lessons yet, and if so, how much are they costing you? No, I am not bothering learning to drive because I have no need. I live 5 minutes away from my sixth form. I live 20-minute walk away from the town centre, or the main shopping centre basically, and I have a very good bus system here, so really if I ever need to get anywhere, I never need to drive. So yeah. And he asked what I was doing up at 3 AM. Chatting with people, you know. Yeah. Now for my favorite girl YouTuber, Secure Elise. Oh, I love you. Why do I feel confused? It's because you secretly love me, but the problem is you know you'll never be able to meet me, and you don't know a lot about me, so you're confused if this is just like meant to be or not meant to be. I'm not sure. Question 2. If you and a friend murdered someone, would you rather stay inside and clean the brain matter from in between the shelves and knickknacks, and have to use bleach and tons of strong chemicals and put the curtains in the laundry, or drive out into the woods in the middle of nowhere at night during a light drizzle and dig a hole to bury the body in, knowing all the while that animals may come any minute now because they smell the open flesh? Neither. What I would do is I would kill them, and then I would let the animals into the house, but then drive off into the woods, dig a hole, and then put the body in the hole and stuff, and then bleach the whole woods. Bam. Perfect. Question number 3. I've been anxious lately. What do you do to keep yourself calm? I meditate. Sometimes, Sometimes I meditate. But, yeah. Or I walk. I walk a lot. Or I just make fun of things, Usually when I'm anxious also I may make a YouTube video. Question 4. May I serenade you? Baby, you could serenade me all you want. I would be so flattered. Actually, I would love that. Please serenade me. Make a video and serenade me. I would love it. Question number 5. Do you like me? I love you. You're my favorite girl YouTuber. You're like my only girl YouTuber except Volpenix. And you're my favorite. After Slap Your Face, you're one of my favorites. You're my favorite subscriber, really. Slap Your Face just because he's also my favorite YouTuber, so he kind of goes above, If this is my last question of mine that you answered, then what will your answer be to my last question? Yes.